Hello. All right, we're going to do a real short, nice, tight video here. Woke or awake? Okay. Now, I am an individual that in 2007 on the social networks, I took a very simple Zen style presentation and wrote the Authentic Awakening series, or the series was created that created the realized moment for people. It had never been done before on the social networks in the history of mankind. Now, granted, accepted, the social networks are only a few years old, okay? But I was the person that wrote the Awakening of I Am series. And I've written it over 30 times now. It is cascaded through, and it's a big deal. That's happened in the meditation world, and I am the gentleman. This is what the guy looks like that wrote the Awakening of I Am series. Okay, I did it on MySpace. I write it live in the moment. Now I kind of repeat a lot of things because they work. And I wrote a very simple Zen version of it. Okay, very, very clean version of it, but it works, and it's been verified, the realizations. So I give a little bit of the background of why I'm talking about this. Okay, woke. Woke is his new term that's become politically real correct by many political parties, and they're throwing this term around, woke. Okay, woke is an absolute joke, to speak. It's the ego of the mind pretending it understands the true awakened realized state. Now, I used the Awakening of I Am, which was actually, it wasn't a dilution of the real terminology of the sacred teachings within. It was a simplification of those teachings, but it had a core base of tradition to it. So when I use Awakening, or the Awakening of I Am, it was based out of a core, and that is the rite of passage of meditation teachers throughout history, is that, and it's supported by those around me or prior to me to do, but it stayed in core. So I simplified it and modernized it, or used a modern term which had been used around, but I brought it to popular culture and I used it as the Awakening of I Am. Okay, and that is a very precious, beautiful term. Okay, so then all the life coaches, spiritual teachers, and everybody, I avoided video and press like the plague for years. I just wrote, I did my thing, and didn't want to step in front of camera. It was the opposite. I was just like, I'll put the word out there, people will get it, they won't get it, whatever they do. Okay. While in real life, I was working with people every day or every week. Okay. While I was working on my own tasks and projects in life. All right. So I pushed that cutting edge. Well, what happened is all these fake charlatan teachers grabbed onto their oneness experience. Their, oh, well, I had this experience and I blew out in this samadhi and I saw angels and I dissolved one into the rivers of life. And they're endlessly explained in different ways how the mind grabs these oneness or these samadhi or these spiritual experiences, okay? So then they took that and they ran them, I'm awake. Okay, that's a very, in my world, and from where I come from, that's a real big statement. Okay, that's saying you're a Hall of Fame NBA basketball player. Okay, prove it. Now, because of this esoteric, no accountability, no point of reference, super marketing, spiritual charlatan teachers blew up, popular, and people don't understand the difference between popular and enlightened, or excellence and enlightened, excellence of task and enlightened. They just ran amok with it. Well, that's been happening since day one. But in my era, we will go around and talk about enlightenment, behind our teachers' backs, something like that. But the moment we say our teachers, bam! Oh. Whoa! you learn that once, and if you were thick-headed like me, twice, and if you're really like a stupid student like I was, 3 times you did it, and you got hit hard for the disrespect of the teachings and of the state. And also because you were living in a delusional state and your teacher really didn't want you there. The real authentic teachers, we want everybody to get it. No one's pretending like, I would never in my life have I ever said to somebody who's been through something and denied them the truth. I had a teacher that did that, tried to do that to me once, and a great, very famous woman, spiritual teacher, wrote me a beautiful letter, and I showed it to him, and then they came clean. And he was trying to be like, oh, I'm still, I'm 3 levels higher than anybody you've ever met before. Posterize, the peacock, like my background right here. This is perfect background. It's a mandala, but it looks like the peacock. This is a fantastic background. Okay, he peacocked. Oh, look at me. But I've never done that. Where you're at, I'll cleanly tell you. Not a problem. So everybody wants, every real teacher wants the real awakening. What we don't want is the fake awakening, and that is woke. Woke is a joke. It's a bastardization of the mind. It's been politically twisted. It doesn't come from core. It's now being politically weaponized, which is insanity. If you come from the real core thing. So woke is a terminology. You use it, I just go. Now, granted, I can take any term and accept it. But when you're putting out real meditation teachings from real awakened states, from real realized states, okay, when you put it out there in the world, well, don't cry when somebody comes up to me, like myself, and says, that is bullshit, and it's crazy. And so woke is a joke because it's the ego begot the ego, okay? No realized human being goes around and says, I'm woke, woke, woke. No, you probably had a little taste of woke, of awakening. So woke is a joke, and it is not the awakened state, okay? Now, I did a small little video. I said I'm starting the conversation of awakening, so we're just going to use this to continue it. And I'll keep adding to the awakening series of what it is as time goes on, okay, everybody? So those who use the term reality check, you missed. Sorry. Not it. You want to test it? Email me. Come see me. Pay for my time for a moment. Or don't. If I'm not busy, hey, buy me lunch. Okay? I'll sit down and we'll go over it. I am a true individual who has guided people through the real realized state. And I will tell you straight. If you're talking woke, you're not awake. Keep going. Next step, never stop. Nice small taste. Keep going. It's just a taste. Okay? Safe journey. Yeah, dude, I'm woke. So woke, I know it all. 'Cause I was woke.